Alrighty, hey everyone, welcome back to another journal video. My name's Alyssa and this is my channel, She Rates Books. Now, with the lighting that I have in my room, you cannot really tell this color's like true color, and I actually just pulled these back in because I set them outside in the sun and the shade is starting to go over into that area that these were in, and so I decided to pull them back. And this one is the what was formerly known as Mr. Darcy Buttered Rum. It's still the Buttered Rum, but it's now the Austen line, as in Jane Austen, and it's my Chic Sparrow passport. This mark here is from a clip, like one of those paper clips that I had, and oh, I don't know if you can see, there's a ring, so it did get darker because I had it flat out open. So if this was right here, like where it was, I had it open like that, so I think it might have definitely gotten darker. So this was a whole lot like lighter when I first got it, and it was also less pliable when I first got it, but setting it out in the sun, I did that when I first got it as well, just because I wanted to see how well it can do out there, and like how quickly I can get it to soften. Actually, I didn't even know that it would be able to soften that much, which I found very interesting a few moments ago, and I'm just excited to see if like the edges at all, the longer I keep it out in the sun this summer, would tan, because it's quite fun setting it out in the sun for a few hours just to see if it got even just a little bit darker. And I did the same thing with this one. So this one kind of the color of this one was a bit darker than this nude color, but I set both of them out flat. This one, I don't know if you can see, but there's the same type of ring that this one has from the elastic when I didn't have this, or this on. And this one is probably going to take a lot longer to suntan, and I think I'm going to do this more every single day, just setting it outside in the sun, when the sun's at its highest point, which it is right now, but the shade, like, I think my dad said it's between 10 and 12 are the prime time hours for putting the notebooks out in the sun. I'm trying to center them. There we go. Is that centered? I think so. Anyways, I thought it would be fun to show you what they look like now and what they will look like later on in the future. Like, this is part 1, and then I'll do a part 2 if they both get darker at all. I have been using this one a lot more, and it seems like, I don't know if this is dirt, but it seems dark at the bottom here, and there's no way I can focus that, so I apologize because I'm using my webcam, but isn't that just such a pretty leather? I can't stop feeling it. Like, sometimes I'll just take my leathers and just feel them, and other times I will use them for quite a while. This part up here seems to have gotten a little darker, and I don't really know, like, I'm thinking of asking the owner, of like sending a message to the owner and or going on the Facebook group of the Apple Pig Leather Facebook group and seeing if anyone's tried the experiment of setting their sun leather out in the sun, because it is a tannable, is that even a word? It is a leather that tans. Don't know why I said tannable. That just sounded weird when I said it. I'm sorry. So that is that. I'll face it this way. That is that, and this is a way I can get both of them in. Would you guys be interested in seeing how these leathers turn out by the end of the summer and then by the end of the year? Because I feel like when it's winter, it would be a different feeling. I mean, this right here on the spine does look lighter. I don't even know. Like, I would have to take it outside. And you can probably tell, like, I'll do a comparison as well, but that's what the inside looks like. It's just all pressed down, and I was so happy that it had this ink splatter on it when I first got it. Like, I jumped up and down at my boyfriend's house, and he's like, "What? It has an ink splatter." Like, I wanted mine to not be perfect, so I just look at how much more pliable it is. This is my only Austin leather that I have. I do want a Bennett, but I don't have a job right now, so I do want more Chic Sparrow leathers. I have my purple one in this cubby somewhere down here, my Outlander, and I was gonna pull it out and use it, but I think I have to dig for it because I don't see it. Yeah, so I just thought this would be kind of a fun experiment, so definitely let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and or commenting, and let me see if there's any other. Oh, it did get a little bit darker on the edges. That's kind of what I wanted to see, is to see if it got darker. Like, I loved seeing people have their buttered rums and have it for a really long time, and then seeing how dark it gets. I haven't used this one a lot because of how stiff it was, and it wasn't really what I wanted to use at the time. And this one has just been my go-to recently, just because I like how pebbly it feels. Yeah. What are your guys' favorite companies for Traveler's Notebooks? What are your favorite leathers from those companies? And hopefully in the future I can get a couple more. Okay. It's hard trying to get them in center and not overlapping each other. Okay. There, because there's that shadow right here that's being cast, and I don't want it to go over this one. So, this is how I'll be laying them out outside, in the backyard, and yeah. I just thought it would be very fun to do a part 1 video, and this was after a few hours. I forget when I first put them out there. I think it was around 11 actually, and it's currently 2:23, and I pulled them in probably before 2:10. Yeah, so I'm going to try and use this one. I'll switch my passport inserts into here, and then I will also be continuing to use this one and setting them both out in the sun every day for a few hours, just to see how much more they can get suntanned, because with our backyard there is a tree that covers most of the sun from the neighbor's yard. So, with that said, the sun does not fully cover the entire backyard, so there's not a lot of spaces that I can put these babies. but I did find a spot, and hopefully I can get these babies a bit darker and see how well loved and used I can get these. This leather does not scratch as easily as the jersey does, and it's meant to be scratched. There's a lot of scratches that you probably can't see. I'm trying to move my lamp light a little bit that you probably can't see. I really do think that the edges brightened up a little bit, and I don't even, probably can't even see them. But this is a little bit of a bonus video for today, because I did already film videos for this week. And next week I filmed videos, so tomorrow is when my books are coming. Like, they are in the mail. I will show you a picture. Like, they're going to be here tomorrow. I've been tracking it. My boyfriend's like, don't track them at all. Okay. See, they are just about to the delivery, and the package departed from the Amazon facility in Vacaville, which I said Vancouver earlier to my mom. I'm like, nope, that's not right. At 12. And I just want to hold my books, guys. I just want to hold Griffin. I'm working on finishing chapter 1 of my sci-fi novel today. So hopefully I can get that done, but yeah, just like, comment, subscribe, let me know if you want to see a video that is part 2 to see how these have grown, and maybe over like my lifetime or whatever, depending on how long I do YouTube videos, I can show you the years of use with these two, because I've seen how dark from the owner's video, I've seen how dark this leather can get, and it's almost about this color, and that makes me so excited, which is why I've been trying to use it more. Do you have an Applepigleatherart, or do you have a Chic Sparrow? What are your favorite leathers from those two companies? Let me know, and let's talk leather travelers notebooks journals down below. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.